and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am filming my dupes video. I feel like it's been over a month since I did this because it's now nearly February and last one I did was in December. But I just wanted to make sure that I had some really good ones to show you, and I do. I have lots of Chanel and Chloe and Gucci and slash Dolce & Gabbana, Celine, Valentino, Marsh. So I'm really happy with the selection I've got, so I thought I would show them to you. Sorry about Penelope, she's just like wandering around and I've lost my big lens. I literally don't know where it is. So it was either filming on this lens or not at all. So it was this lens because I couldn't just not film at all. So before I get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. I do lots of shopping hauls and styling videos and all like kind of fashion related. So I'd love to have you with me on my channel. I also just wanted to say before I get started that I will be linking everything in the description box below. So if you see something that you like or you like what I'm wearing, then just head down there and all the information will be there, including sizing information. So yes, make sure you check that out. So the first thing I want to show you is my absolute favourite thing that I've been wearing so much, and I got so many compliments and people were like, oh my god, I love your Chloe bag, and I was like, it's not Chloe. And I feel like some people really have issues with that, but to me, I think I invest in the bags that I really love, and then the ones that I don't. You can't afford to buy every designer bag, but if you want every designer bag, then the dupes are a great way to kind of like decide, or just if you can't afford to have them all, then maybe you just buy one designer and then a couple of dupes. Or if you want the designer bag, then you could get the dupe, and then if you wear it loads, you could invest in the designer one. And this is the Chloe, I don't actually know the name of this one. I feel like it's Darcy, but I might be wrong. But it is the Chloe bag, and it's like the little circle one. So popular, it's been replicated so many different times on the high street. So if you're looking for one that's like inspired but not necessarily a dupe, there are loads available. Maybe I'll link the inspired ones as well, so if you want a bag like this but you don't want a dupe, then you can have it, and I'll also link the original so that if you want the original then you can have it. So basically something for everyone. But I really love this one. I got it from Lulu's. It was part of a collaboration. And I just think it's the most gorgeous bag. It's in navy, which I would never have normally thought to pick up, but actually looks so nice with like a cream jumper and blue jeans and a navy bag. It's honestly the most perfect combination. I even wore it with the blue jumper and black jeans the other day, and it looked really nice. Not black jeans, my black PVC trousers, and it looked really cool. And I thought I would only wear it like this, because when I got my Chloe Nile dupe, that's how I wore it all the time, was on the short, the bracelet. But actually I've been wearing it crossbody like this, and I really like it crossbody. It's such an easy bag to use, loads of space, and yeah, I really love this. So this is from Lulu's, which is an American brand, but I will link UK alternatives, which I do with all of my videos because I know it's kind of like 50-50 split, so I try and spend the extra time to link everything UK and everything US, even when it comes to like the originals and the dupes and the affordable alternatives, because I don't want anyone to feel left out, and like, not that I don't care about them. So something else that's already been featured on my channel, because I featured it in my Zara haul, which I will link here, is my trainers. I love trainers at the moment. Like, I never thought I'd be a trainer kind of gal, but I really am. I have a couple of pair of Golden Goose, which are more expensive, so I did feel a bit like, should I be buying a pair of £30 or £20 trainers when I have spent £300 on a pair of trainers? I should just be wearing those ones. But I fell in love with these, and they're very different to the other ones. They really remind me of so many different styles. I feel like it's a kind of culmination of all of the different designs out there. So the butterfly really reminds me of the Gucci trainers, and then all the writing and stuff reminds me of the Dolce & Gabbana ones and the YSL ones. I've got all the writing on, but also just the way it's like coloured in really reminds me of the Christian Dior ones. So I'm going to put pictures of all of them on the screen so you can see like what I'm talking about and agree with me or disagree. Let me know, and I will link everything below. As I said, I'm going to stop saying that because it's so annoying. Another thing I wanted to mention about these trainers is they're actually so comfortable too. Like, they are obviously faux leather, but they're also like really, like the faux leather goes all the way to the inside, and they're really cushiony. So they were instantly so comfortable to wear, which is partially the reason why I kept them, I think, because just the second I tried them on, I was like, oh my gosh, these are like slippers. And I just thought they'd be really cool for Fashion Week too. anything that I'm buying from now until Fashion Week, I'm just going to justify by saying it's going to be great for Fashion Week. And I don't always have clothing in these videos, but I have asked a couple of times, and it's always for the same brand, which is Marge. So there's that, I think it's Marge. Or am I thinking of a different one? Anyway, there's a brand, I'll write it on the screen if it's not Marge and I'm being a total idiot. But there's this brand that do this jumper that is so popular, but it's so expensive. But it's gorgeous. Like, don't get me wrong, if I could afford to be spending this much money on a jumper, like £300 or £400, I would. But I don't have that much money to spend on jumpers all the time. So I don't. But I got this jumper from a brand called Chiquelle, and their label actually looks really similar to Zara labels, and all their styles are very Zara-esque. So if you like Zara knitwear, but they maybe don't have a style you're looking for, then you should definitely have a look on Chiquelle, because they do major Zara vibes and everything's amazing, really good quality, and I've got loads of their knitwear at the moment and I love it. And this is a jumper, so it's super similar to the Marge one. Like, honestly, like it looks like it so much. It's really chunky knit, and like the colouring is gorgeous. I'm going to put a picture in of some people wearing the other one so you can like compare. But it's got this kind of like cappy, like, is it pointelle knit. It's got these balloon sleeves. It's got the chunky like neckline, which I think is what makes it look more expensive, because I think often like a neckline can really affect the way that a jumper can look if it looks too expensive, if it looks too cheap. But it looks really nice, and it's so warm, and you can smell that it's like wool, like it's proper wool. So yeah, it's really good dupe, and they had it in loads of different colours. Like, they had it in purple and pink and blue and maybe other colours, I'm not sure. I just saw the purple one and was like, yeah. So the next one is kind of a dupe fail, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. So this bag I saw on Shein, and Shein are just incredible for dupes. Depends how you feel morally about dupes, because they definitely are on the side of fakes. But they do great dupes, so if you can't afford designer and you want that look, then you should definitely have a look there, because they pretty much do every bag you could ever imagine, and shoes and clothes as well. And I got this one because I thought it was a great dupe for the Celine box bag, and then it came and I realised that it was tiny, but it is a great dupe. It's really cute, but it's definitely a micro bag, and not what I would have expected. So that is one thing that's very important for Shein side, and I still don't learn my lesson, is that you have to make sure that you look at the dimensions and measurements of everything, clothing and bags, because they don't have one size fits all for clothes and the bags. And obviously if you can't see it on a human, then you just don't know what it is. So I just looked at that and was like, oh yeah, it's like the box bag, and then nope, it's mini. So it just opens like this, and then inside, I mean, you could fit your phone in there, but you could probably fit like a lipstick, a card holder, a purse. It's got a little pocket at the front too. It's probably definitely not the most practical bag. Maybe it's cute for like a going out bag. I wonder if they do it in another size, and I will link if I can find another Celine dupe which is maybe life size. But I thought this was really cute anyway, so I wanted to show you guys it, so you could kind of have a little laugh at me and my fail. So this next bag is a Chanel dupe. I've got a couple of Chanel dupes actually, and they are both from Shein as well, and this one I really loved. It's like the Chanel 2.255 bag. I'll just show you it. And so it's like the 255 because it's got the rectangular style clasp. It's got the same curved effect. It looks really nice because it's got this like real detailed chevron, which I thought looked gorgeous. And I didn't realise that it's actually plastic. So it's not like a faux leather, it's like a plastic material. It's like jelly almost. But do you know what? It doesn't really bother me. I don't think that's that bad. And the gold's a really nice gold. The strap's really nice. You can have it as a short bag, you can have it as a long bag. I just think it's a really cute bag, to be honest. Very easy to use, loads of space, you've got a pocket on the inside. And if you can't afford a Chanel bag, which is a lot of money, then this is a great alternative. I just splurged on a Chanel bag, honestly, like, I don't even know what I was thinking, but I was in Paris and something came over me in Paris. So I'll link the unboxing actually here if you do want to see that. So another Chanel dupe is this backpack, and it's again got the same like 2.55 or 255 strap, and it is, so you could wear it like that and hold it like that if you wanted to, or as a backpack, and I think the Chanel backpacks are really cool, but it's a lot of money to spend on a backpack. It's got the same like thing here. It's a lot of money to spend on a backpack if you aren't like hardcore Chanel fan and probably buying your multi Chanel bag, like your 10th or something, or maybe like, I don't know, you are just a hardcore backpack fan and you'd rather have a backpack than a bag. Personally, I just think a backpack is something I would wear once in a blue moon. So if I was going to buy a backpack that was Chanel style, I would probably rather buy this one. And yeah, I think it's a good dupe, to be honest. It's got the same like leather and gold strap. It's got the quilting. It's in black. I've just shoved that jumper in here because it was like absolutely flat as a pancake. I'll just show you the inside's all like lined, and you've got a zip there, and you can fit quite a lot in there. This is what it looks like with nothing in it. So you definitely want to fill it, because otherwise it just looks like a little flat pancake. But it's a really cute little bag, to be honest, and definitely worth having a look at. You could have it like that as well if you wanted to as a bag. And yeah, I just think it's quite a good dupe for a Chanel one, really. And then we come to my final dupe, which is these Valentino shoes, and these were actually meant to be in the last video, but I completely forgot to share them with you guys. And these are actually amazing dupes, and they are from the brand Public Desire. They do so many dupes, and they are great for them, and these are such a classic style. I really love them. And they are like patent baby pink with like a slightly darker pink around here, and the gold studs, and I think they might do them in a couple of sizes heels, I'm not 100% sure. They definitely did them in a couple of different colours, like the classic black and tan, as well as the pink, and I just think they're a great shoe. I mean, I've heard from so many people that they're an amazing investment shoe too, like totally worth it if you're going to plunge, but if you can't afford to, then these are an excellent dupe, honestly. They are so good. Look at her. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes. So thanks so much for watching my dupes video, my January dupes. If you have any dupes that you've seen that I've missed out, then let me know and leave them in the description below, so we can all like share dupes and be dupe lovers together. If you loved this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment if there's anything you want to see, and any dupes that you're looking for as well. If there's a dupe you're looking for, then let me know and I'll like hunt for it and put it in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.